see you. See. I'm trying to get back to my screen. How we doing tonight? I know it's late. I just kind of wanted to come in here before I turn in and go to bed. See how everybody was doing. There we go. There we go. And I wanted to say, because I didn't want to make the title all like, woo! It's a lot of that going on, you know. We'll be talking about that on the other channel. Because I don't want to keep talking about the problems. I kind of want to start talking about solutions. But we're going to talk about that on LBX 73 channel. All of the, I ain't going to call it fear-mongering because it's true. Matter of fact, I ain't going to call it fear-mongering because a lot of it is so true. A lot of people, they really do need to be scared because they ain't done nothing and they ain't did nothing to get themselves together. Tonight, before we was about to go to bed, Lady led like, we about to get rain, hail, sleet, and snow. Again, I was out and about today, and it started raining. There was no rain in the forecast whatsoever. So, that's how stupid the weather is right now. Now listen, if you don't know, I live in the Carolinas. We don't do snow. We don't do snow. So my snow forecast is ridiculous. Right, did I move to Minnesota? I don't know half the time. It's like, what's her name? In Toto? Going to the Oz? I don't know sometime. Hey, Frugal Nurse Homestead, it's good to see you. I ain't seen you in a minute, sister. I was just about to email you and check on you. I've been checking on everybody because I'm like, man, I know how people feel about certain things, and this illness is going around kind of biting on people's neck bone. So, Dorothy, thank you. I could not remember her name to save my life. Because I just like the little dog. I didn't think too far into it. But just wanted to talk to y'all couple things. I'm not gonna get into the doom and gloom. Oh, the sky is falling, and I'm not getting into that. But I am gonna say, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Listen, we sit in here every day. Hey, Callie Homestead with Pooh Bear. Hey, Earl K. We sit in here every day and it's like, whew, woo. Every day. Every day the weather is upside down every day. And I'm checking and making sure everybody is cool. They're prepping like a beast. I'm fine working, getting things together, growing in the house. Thanks for asking. Anytime. I was worried about you. Hey, Virtuous Gardener 91, how you doing? Say, I'm going to bed so I catch the replay. No worries. Go get your rest. All right, Sunday Backyard Farmer. Just checking everybody out. And I wanted to let you know about the vinegar. It ain't just about vinegar. It's about fermenting and what it's doing for me. Everybody is like, hey, have you tried kombucha? And I get to that. My friend Miss Craft, if you want to go check her out, Miss Craft, she got me all this fermenting stuff set up, and I haven't done the kombucha yet, but I'm gonna work on it. Right now, I'm working on something I know I use every day, every single day, and I know how much money I spend on it, which is the doggone vinegar. We use vinegar for everything. I'm going to say this before I even get going, because this is really a gumbo show. Okay, let's get something straight now. I'm telling you right now, if you have not made no vinegar, shame on you. After that video, a lot of people said, I'm making it. I'm making that vinegar. Oh my God. Please listen. For me, I don't ask for much. I don't know much, but I know I love you. That be all I need to know. I do not like that dude, but that song always get in my head and I can't get it out. I shouldn't even started that. But if you if you don't, that song is always on while I'm at the grocery store. If you don't make no vinegar, you gonna be you gonna be sorry. You gonna be so sorry. Everybody out there, I was looking at this, I was in the store today and I saw the prices of everything. I promise you, I went in there because what we're going to do is I'm going to go live and we're literally going to make vinegar together. That's how easy it is. And we're going to do it in less than an hour. And most of it's going to be me running my mouth because making the vinegar part is so easy. All I'm going to say, go get you a little bag of apples. They don't got to be from the farmer's market. They can be brand spanking new. Or go get you some bananas. I done made some banana. I'm about to make some pineapple so I can get these tops off. I'm about to make some pineapple vinegar. I done made some banana and I made a whole nother batch of apple. So what we're going to do together, we're going to make this doggone vinegar. If you don't do it, you're going to be shamed. When, so I can get the ingredients. Let's do it tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow. I'm not kidding. It ain't even no ingredients. You got water, you got sugar, and you don't even really necessarily need the sugar if you're going to go put the fruit away, grind it up, put it away, and that's all you do. Just do that. You ain't even going to need no sugar. It just take longer, slower that way. So when I do it, I'm just going to go ahead and knock it out so everybody can do it. I promise you. I broke one bucket down and put it in this jar. I still haven't filtered out some of the fruit pieces. I'm leaving. I ain't got no reason to take it out right now. So the mother is in there and the fruit pieces in that vinegar. Look at that. And I left it open because I wanted to even go farther. I wanted to be like, I want my whole side of my head to cave in when I taste it. That's how I like mine. Said the peel the apples and make applesauce peelings, core vinegar. You can make anything you want to. You can make anything you want to. Everybody was telling me, don't do it that way, do it this way, don't do it that way. So if they didn't see their comment, I got rid of that because that confuses people. Do it however you want to do it. The way I showed you in that video, I got vinegar. People keep, for some reason, they saying, well, that'll never work but they seeing it. This is the world of control. Do I need a glass to make vinegar? Just go look at the video. What? I don't even understand that question. What, do you need glass? No, you can make. That's how. This is so simple. It's so simple. You can make it out of anything. I made it out of. I got 5-gallon buckets. I got it in jars. You can stir it in a boot. It don't even make no difference. What video is the video right before this one? The video I just did. What is the mother part that goes into it? I'm gonna let you Google that, okay? Because that's vinegar. Everybody like, why y'all hyped up about vinegar? family. You know, when I was a kid, my mom used to tell me, if you don't know stuff, some stuff you supposed to ask a question, and some stuff you kind of whisper the question to people, so you don't let the world know. You know what I'm saying? Because it shows your vulnerability. It shows your weaknesses when you blurt out. And I understand that this is the world of social media, but when you blurt stuff out on this channel or any other channel, you just show the whole world your pure, uncut ignorance. I promise you, even when I don't know something, you know what I do? What word did they keep saying on this video? Google. So I could be stupid by myself. You know? So I could be ignorant in private. Not you, Callie. Not you, Callie. Not for you. I'm just saying some stuff people ask me. Woo! 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 Not you, Callie. Pooh Bear. So, you know, I promise you, Google is your friend. I know they rich. I know they famous, but it's a reason for that. But vinegar has so many medicinal properties, cleaning properties, sterilization properties. I'm gonna tell you what I saw today. I'm gonna show you something. Cause I still got that. I don't know what I did with my bag. I'm gonna show you something. I was out today. I was out and about. And I promise you, I went and got a whole nother bag. Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with this baby oil. Ain't got nothing to do with that. But I was out and about and got me some more vitamin C. You know what was missing though? They had 2 jars of vinegar tablets. That's all they had in the whole case. 2 little ones, and they wanted $29.97 for them. Now, you see how big this is, right? This one was about that big for vinegar in a tablet. I promise you, go look yourself, you'll see. What the hell? We buy apple cider vinegar constantly. Well, I do. Constantly. Constantly. Not just for health, but I like the way it tastes on my food. Yeah, get off the baby oil. It's late, okay? Tell me nothing. I got another bottle. I wanted to try them both out, you know, the knockoff brand. Then I got that Johnson & Johnson just in case them junks pop off, you know. We ain't gonna worry about that. It's private. Anyway, went to the store. Everything is missing. Y'all know that. And I just smiled. I laughed. I bet you people thought I was foaming at the mouth walking through the store after I seen it missing. Cause I just wanted to get some prices. Ain't no apple cider vinegar down in the grocery aisle. And the little tablets was 2 little things, man. They want for 2 of these. Just say if you bought 2 of these little ones, that's $60. And I'm sitting here with over 20 gallons of exactly what they trying to sell me. Y'all, How many people buy Bragg's? How many people buy Bragg's apple cider vinegar? You know, you know, every doctor is telling you the health benefits of it. That's why it's so expensive. Your boy, I buys it. I goes looking for it. I go looking for it. Once you try this, you will never buy that again. And I said, you know what, this video ain't doing this so well. And you know what Lady Leia said? She said, baby, that's just because you just dropped some mad secrets. Industries ain't liking that. And I never thought about it like that. Because, you know, we all be dropping some secrets, right? We all be dropping secrets of the game out there from time to time. But this one is serious, because this one will save your life, get your health right, get your food together, and it costs a fortune. Family, if I showed you what I done did, you would be like, oh my God, spot bones. I went off. Because I did one, and it started working so good. Can I use? You can make it out of anything if you want. If you want to make vinegar out of rainwater, knock yourself out. You don't gotta ask me nothing. Ain't no. Everybody said, "What's the measurements?" Ain't no measurement. Go ahead. Somebody said, "Can I use honey?" Man, I don't care. Can I use what's that Manuka sugar or whatever? Man, I don't even care. Use. Can I tell you one? I use some brown sugar in one. Brown sugar, babe. I guess high off your love, don't know how to behave. I did one with some brown sugar. I'm gonna see if I can see it. Ooh, sugar, when you come to me, you bring me right down to my knees. Hold on. Sweet brown sugar when it comes to me. Okay. I ain't got that one. Right now. He ain't ready yet. I ain't going up in the cabinet. You can use brown sugar. And you know why I use brown sugar? Because I ran out of white sugar. We don't keep that much white sugar. I ran out. I said, and we got tons of brown sugar. I said, I'm going to go and try it. You ain't got nothing to lose. But another bill. I'm so happy. People like this dude a little too happy about vinegar. Let me tell you something that I know. Yeah, use your monk fruit and all the monkey fruits and stuff. I'm gonna tell you one reason I use a lot of vinegar. That everybody, you gotta get hip to this if you ain't. Your weeds in your garden, if you have enough vinegar, I promise you, I got poison ivy and poison oak out there by Washiokushi Creek. And the only way I can get rid of it, I can't weed whack it because it'll get me, right? It'll be on me. So I took some hot vinegar last year, boiled it, about a gallon worth, and just throwed it out there in a hot pot. Let me tell you something. In that spot, the weeds and the poison ivy just start growing back right before the winter hit. Can't make that up. I seen something on it, some dude in Australia did it, and I said, damn, okay, I'm gonna try that. And it worked better than anything, any chemical I ever used. And here's the thing, I can't use chemicals. Because my chemicals, if I use chemicals on my land, it washes down into my creek and kill all my fish. And if it don't kill them, it give them an extra eye, or they start walking like people. And I don't want that, because we fishes out that creek and we eat that fish. So all I'll be doing is feeding that cancerous stuff back to my own self. So if that ends up happening, I don't want to say I killed my own self when there's so many other things you could do. You hot vinegar, throw that hot vinegar on, whew, throw some hot vinegar out there. You got you got weeds coming in between the cracks of your. I might need to rephrase that. If you got weeds growing up through your sidewalks, I had to rephrase that. As weeds coming out the crack of your. That sounded like I was going a whole nother direction. If you got weeds growing up through your sidewalk and your porch and stuff, vinegar. That's what I use mine for. Not just for cooking. I use that ish on everything. And the distilled white vinegar. Hey, beautifulness. What? Oh, beautifulness home and garden. Oh, you done changed your name now. You somebody got some money. All right, beautifulness. Will vinegar kill trees too? Go try it out. I ain't had to kill no tree, but I ain't putting no disclaimers on nothing. I ain't saying it. No. Thank you, Bella. Thank you. But definitely, if you want to distill, people like, well, I only like distill. Somebody said they like some malted vinegar, and somebody said I only drink distilled vinegar. Go distill it. I showed y'all how to distill, what, a few months ago. Go run that vinegar through a still, and now you got distilled vinegar. Frankly, I'm not quite sure why you would want to do that, because the reason why the distilled white vinegar is so cheap, you done distilled all of the love, all of the health benefits out of it. That distilled white vinegar becomes sterile. It's like making things that you make in the still. Okay? It becomes pure. Yeah, no mother. This is the reason we want this right here. This is what we want this for. What does that baby oil good for? If you don't know what baby oil is good for, you got to go ask your old lady. Now, I ain't going to drop all my secrets. You going to have to ask your old lady, or you going to have to hit Google. I can't tell you all my secrets, pimpin', okay? I'm just letting you know that don't go out of style. I don't care if people wearing little tight pants and stuff. Baby oil is still popping. I don't care what you say. Okay? I'm just telling you, that's for us old folks and y'all young folks. This ain't going out of style, baby boy. Okay? Ask your old lady. Don't ask me. I'm just telling you, if you ain't hip to that baby oil game, this is what you need to do. Two things. I'm just give you a quick tip. Okay, quick tip. Go get you a nice fluffy house coat. Something real nice and fluffy. Okay? Because the ladies like soft stuff, so something she keep doing that to you, all right? You go ahead and bring some of this to the house. You bring some of this to the house and thick. Even if you got to get one out the hotel and you just kind of accidentally forgot to, leave it at the hotel. That's okay. That's okay. Just put a Post-it note over like the Travel Lodge or whatever you got, you done took it from, and put a Post-it note over there, and you just let her go on, boy, and that baby. I'm telling you, listen, I'm not telling you how to get them, I'm telling you how to keep them. Okay? This supposed to be on the other channel. I ain't telling you how to get them, I'm telling you how to keep them. Okay? That's not a starter kit, that's a maintenance kit. Right there. I had to laugh myself. That's not a starter kit. Okay, that's a maintenance kit right there. That right there, you know what that you call that? An oil change. It's an oil change right there. Okay? So that's just a little game from an old guy to a young guy. Ladies, tell him it work. And ladies, if you don't know it work, Google it. Go and give an oil change, man. Go and give them an oil change. You know, just go hug on her real quick, like, damn, baby, you seem like you about a quart low. You about a quart low. You need a good oil change on you. A little maintenance. Okay? Now, we ain't even talking about it. See, we supposed to be talking about vinegar. We supposed to be talking about vinegar. Changing, you got me changing people oil, man. That was just in my, this an old man kit right here, though. Look here. That's an old man kit. Some vitamins and baby oil. And hydrate. I'm just telling you, if you don't know, man, I'm here to, don't try that on the first date. Okay, you scare folks off. You scare folks off with that one. That's not a starter kit. That's a maintenance package. Okay, that's in the warranty. When you get married, or you've been with somebody a long time, man, that's part of your warranty. Okay, lifetime free oil change. Lifetime free oil changes on that. Okay, you gotta make sure you keep that thing. All right, but just a little game for you. So, on to the next. Everybody, how many people say not the marriage? Yes, that's the marriage warranty. It's never, that one is never void. You know how you keep on coming back and get a free car wash for the life of the car, stuff like that. That's what that is. That's what that is. That's a free oil change for the life of the relationship. For the life of the relationship. And if you come in and you get that, or you change that oil on schedule, I'm telling you, your marriage gonna last for hundreds of thousands of miles. Hundreds of thousands of miles. What's in the cup? Pure water. Fresh out the Berkey. Thank you, Fly Shy. Thank you for all the info I have. The dehumidifier making ACV. I always did can, but this older lady has learned so much from watching you, and love the labs. Bless you. Thank you so much, Fly Shy. Thank you so much. We just out here. Said coconut oil for sure, cause that's delicious. See, we going off the edge. Don't get me started on coconut oil, okay? That's delicious. Say sometimes you can't teach the youngers. Hands in the soil. You can when they see it work. You know, I know that sometimes they could be a little hard-headed, but when they see things work, like when they see somebody getting money, they like this. When they see an old man pull off that one, right, a couple oil changes, okay, it worked. All right, Nicole Groves, how you doing tonight? Thank you, darling. Thank you. It works. Hey, Ivy Pearl. Somebody said the naturally occurring bacteria that ferments. You must be talking about the mother. That big, thick chunk of gunk that I had on top of the cocoa butter. Yeah. I'm gonna just stick to the baby oil. See, the coconut oil, y'all start talking about edibles and stuff, it start getting a little odd, man. Then you start talking about the chicken ranch type stuff. I'm not going down that alley. You start messing around in the chicken ranch, man. All kind of strange stuff start happening. You end up slipping too easy, and you might end up in the wrong room with some of them oils. So this that stuff is too slippery. End up in the wrong room. Okay, might slide into the wrong room. But some of that, I don't get into all that. Might disturb somebody's groove. I just stick with the baby oil. I stick with what works. Okay. I went golfing with a friend years ago, and he said, "Man, why you keep using that same 9-iron?" I said, "Cause it worked." But this ain't the time to use, man. Don't tell me. Ain't I winning? I mean, yeah, but ain't I winning though? Yeah, but you ain't, man. Ain't I winning? Yes. Well, leave me alone. I use what I want. This ain't TV, ain't no cameras watching us, man. I could use a baseball bat and knock that ball in the hole if it's gonna work. You leave me alone. So I just stick to what work, man. I don't gotta keep changing irons, changing oil, different kind of oils. Bam! That's all you need, baby. That's all you need. Ain't no need to keep changing the recipe. See? You get them confused like that. Get them confused, man. Cause then after a while, they don't know whether this is edible or not. And then if they done put their mouth all on some baby oil, man, you done ruined everything. You done ruined everything. We gotta drain this oil back out. We gotta drain this pan back out and refill. There you go, Reba. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm going 30 years strong. 30 years. 30 years now. Okay. 30 years. Keep that maintenance. Keep your maintenance up. It's a LBX73. So, here's another thing that I do specialize in. Not only did I make vinegar, y'all see the vinegar. I didn't just make vinegar. I'm just gonna give y'all a quick, nonsensical view of how dumb I done got with this. I'm just saying. Just saying. Look at this here. This how dumb stuff done got. You see this? This how dumb. This how dumb it is. That's how dumb it is. That ain't even all of it. That ain't even all of it. Look here. Look here. Look here. That ain't even all of it. Here go one right here. Fool. Bussin'. What you think this is right here? What you think this is right here? I'm gonna show you in a second. I'm gonna bust your head open with what I got right here. I'm gonna bust your head clean off the doggone noodle right there. Now, you don't just make vinegar. You don't just make vinegar. You also kick you another jar to the side. Throw a little pack of the yeast in there, boy. What is that? Somebody tell me what that is. There you go. That's wine. That's wine. You got one boy, you got all this vinegar. Make you a couple things of wine on the side. You see how pretty that was? It cleared itself out. It cleared itself out. Now, I promise you, what can you do with wine besides drinking? Anybody. What can you do with wine besides drinking? Barter, cook. Ha! Hands in the dirt, my man. Hands in the dirt. My man, I can't talk about that, what Hands in the Dirt just said, but there's a fuel shortage. There's a fuel shortage. I'm not saying run off and do it, but if you have a vehicle, we have a bunch of bug out vehicles here. We got anything from mini bikes, electric bikes, RVs, and SUVs. How you gonna put fuel in that stuff? If you don't have no doggone, if the gas station is down, how you gonna put fuel in it? Everybody's worrying about buying gasoline, propane, butane. Why don't you never hear me saying that? Because I could care less. Why don't you never hear me panicking about propane, butane, gasoline? What's another one? I forget the other one. Do I have winemaking videos? Yes, I actually have a playlist of winemaking videos. I don't worry about that stuff because long as you know how to make vinegar and you know how to make wine. Oh, kerosene, thank you. I don't need to care. When everybody was scrambling about sanitizer, everybody was tripping about sanitizer. What was that? Year or two ago. Remember everybody was freaking out, wasn't no sanitizer, and a little one that big cost you about $20. I didn't worry about it. Matter of fact, I got an aloe plant behind me that's taking a beating where we made all of our, look, I'm gonna show you real quick. That's the aloe plant. We used all of this. It started drying out, but we used all of this and a little bit of something I made. We had sanitizer for days, son. I wasn't worried. I wasn't busting people over the head in the store for no sanitizer. We made our own, and it was delicious. So, that's all to it. Once you learn how to make this, family, it's medicinal. It's sterile. It's healthy. What kind of yeast? Now, you know what normally you could use any kind of yeast you want. Now, I make real wine, so I use certain kinds of yeast. I like to use the EC 111 is what I use. If this is a survival situation, I got two things you can do. You can use some bread yeast. If this is survival, you can use a little bit of bread yeast. Or you can use, no, you can't sell it not now. It's kind of illegal at the moment, but you know. You can use bread yeast, and then I'm going to hit you with that jailhouse rock. Now, you know what jailhouse rock is, don't you? Okay, yeah, EC 111 or EC 1111. I got to remember. I got it out here in the garage. The jailhouse rock is how I learned how to make wine in the first place. My brother taught me how to make wine, which is you stick with me on this. Just saying it out my mouth made me laugh. I hope my brother watching. You get an old stocking. See, girls don't wear stockings no more, right? Get an old stocking and you stuff the whole foot of that stocking with bread. Old bread, right? Some of the bread done got a little mold. You stuff that sucker down in there with some old bread, tight. And then you tie it up, and then you squeeze that down into like a 2-liter bottle. Squeeze that bread down there. Once you squeeze that in, throw a cup of sugar in that junk, fill it up with water, and then just put some of that stocking, wrap it around the top, put a rubber band on them junks. Come back in about 3 weeks. That's that jailhouse rock. So you can do it however you want to. And what I just showed you was what I just told you was the very first way I learned how to make bathtub liquor, jail wine. That ain't even hooch. That's straight out the sewer right there. That's straight out of Alcatraz, right there. What I just told you. So it works. Wonder how they made it, the toilet crunk juice, just like I just told you. And trust me, the first reaction you gonna get is you gonna start sweating. You gonna take a sip and you gonna go to sweating. Have you ever seen Bruce Banner turn into the Hulk? Have you ever seen the process when he doing it slow? It's gonna be about that kind of process after you take that first sip. Whether you a woman or a man, it ain't gonna make no difference. You you go you gonna feel a little nice, get a little angry. But if you keep sipping it, you might turn green. You might turn green and tear up the party. That's the truth. So, no, that's just wine. That's just wine. So, that's it. That stuff is rough. But this is survival. Okay. All right, M4 Barbecue. What's going on, man? So, that's just all to it. I want to make sure everybody is okay. Everybody doing good tonight. I promise you, I cannot leave here without y'all making this though. When I'm excited about something, I don't shut up about it for a while because it's that serious to me. It's certain generators I don't stop talking about. It's certain garden stuff I don't stop talking about. I run it to the ground. The reason I run it to the ground is because if you're not doing it, if you're not growing your own citrus, if you ain't, that's one of them things, man. You need to be doing this. I don't care where you live. People like, well, what about the people who live in Michigan? If I showed y'all all the Michiganians that grow citrus in containers and bring it in for the winter, ain't no excuses. You finally got yourself a canner. All right, now I want to see you use it. That's what I want to see. I want to see people get busy. Let me see. What's on my shirt? Buy me a drink first. What's on your shirt? Callie Holmes there with Pooh Bear say, I'm going to the store and get some apples for tomorrow. Go and get, and they don't gotta be a lot. Get as long as it's about 6, 8. And the other person that was asking about my shirt, I'm just joking. I got about 4 or 5 of these. My caution 73% lead shirt. That's all. I was just messing around with you. Cause some people say, ugh, he was being all nasty. The world too sensitive, you know. I tell you what, we have become so sensitive. You just can't have a good time no more. Can't have a good time. You know how many people is offended by the baby oil? See what I'm saying? Where instead of being offended, if you learn about people in other cultures or situations, you will be surprised how much it'll help you if sometime you just be quiet and sit back and listen. You dig? If like I've had this a lot. Oh, he was being so forward and so vile and vulgar. If half the stuff I say offends you because I said something about baby oil and you insinuated what I meant by baby oil, you upset because I just told you how to hang on to your old man? Or upset because I just helped you hang on to your old lady or something? I'll be wondering about that, man. Sometimes, even me, you know, I I just kind of I listen. I don't gotta always like it, but I listen. You know, some folks, man, so tight. They so tight. Then they wonder why I can't find no man. I can't find no old. I can't find a woman. You know. Well, maybe if you just kind of chilled out and see what Marie over there, like what her old man doing to her. What she ask her some questions. You know, instead of doing the whole what she got that I ain't got. What she doing that I ain't doing? Why don't you go ask her? You know, go ask her. She got my old man looking all at her. Go ask her what she doing. We done got out of that, man. You ain't gotta go over there and be like, my man looking at you. No. Ask her some questions. Who do your hair? Who do your makeup? Where you get your nails? Take some pointers, you know, some tips. Some tips. Don't be so hard on them, man. You know? If your old man looking over at her, man, she's something. She got the right bait for this fish. So you might want to go see what's in her tackle box. You dig what I'm saying? Go ask her what's in her tackle box. What you got on your line? You know? Yeah, it's too many hateful folks out here. How was the wine related to fuel again? I'm going to have you Google that, okay? Do me a favor and go Google that exact question. But all I'm going to tell you is how wine relates to fuel. It'll save your life. I don't make wine just to drink it. I make it to barter. I make it because it's medicinal, and I make it because you can turn it into other things if need be. What about an apartment? What about an apartment? What you need to know? It's not her fault if he looked at her. No, not at all. Not at all. You just might want to look. If my wife looking over at some other cat, man, I'm gonna analyze him. Okay, muscles. Okay, a little haircut. Okay, all right. That mean I'm gonna go home, start doing some push-ups and shave. You know, cut my hair. Little funny little pants. I ain't wearing them little pants though. That's where I draw the line. Even if I could wear them, I wouldn't do it. Hey, Grammy midwife, how you doing tonight? We just in here chopping it up. It's late. I ain't gonna keep y'all long. We just in here chopping it up real quick. That's right. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Whatever they asking you to do. Say, I'd be mad if my husband shaved his beard, so I have to be sure. Well, you know what? If you don't want your husband to shave his beard, compliment his beard. Tell a man how good you think he look in his beard. He'll never shave that. Tell him, you know something, and this the other subject we're going to talk about on LBX, which I already touched on. Cross signals. Signals be crossed. Electric. What kind of question is that, electric? Tail, I don't understand your question. Signals be crossed. Man, tell them what you want. Stop asking folks. We're going to touch on this on the other channel. Stop hoping people can guess your favorite color. Stop hoping people can guess how you want to be hugged or touched or kissed. You dig what I'm saying? Cut that out, man. This ain't 1920. Man, cut that out. I'm playing hard to get. Cut that out. Man, you gotta tell people, man. And I can't speak for all men. I know, man, cut that crap, man. What you want? What you need? I'll give it to you. You gotta let me know something, though. Don't have me guessing, because I'm terrible at it. I'm terrible at it. You know? If they be like, I give you 3 guesses, man, I don't want none of them. I give up. I quit. Because if you don't like roses every holiday, my wife told me, baby, I don't like flowers. What? I've been bringing you flowers for years. She said, I know. I don't like that. She said, bring me some plants. Plants? Yeah, because they're alive and I want to be able to keep them alive for years. It means much more to me. So every time I take care of it, every time I feed it, every time I water it, I think of you. Now, this is a true story. Happened, I'm going to say somewhere maybe 5, 6 years into my marriage. Stop buying me that. I was upset at first. I was upset because, man, I done wasted, about $100. But now I know I have not bought her no more roses for about 15 years. No, shoot, 20-something years. Tell them. It's gonna sting a little bit. Oh, baby, don't be putting your hand right there. Don't do that. I don't care for that. Oh, clip your nails. Clip your nails, huh? You know what? I don't like that. I don't care for that baby oil. I don't care for that baby oil. Okay? I'm just letting you know. I know that's your thing. I don't care for that. Tell them. Communication, that's right. Communication, man. You tell people, man, I don't like that. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I'm not new to this game. My wife just told me something two weeks ago, last week. Kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, but I was like, I get it. I'm going to show you. Hold on. I'm going to show you. That's my deep freeze right there, right? That's one of them right there. And I always said, one of these doggone generators on top of that doggone freezer. So why do you do this? What is this? Is this a prank? Do you do this on purpose? Do you do this to see my reaction? I'm like, what's your problem? You put the whole kitchen on the freezer, and you know I go in here every day. Is this a joke? If it's a joke, it's not funny. I'm like, no, it's not no joke. I didn't think it was no big deal. Take the damn thing off, put it on the floor. Just don't do that, please, baby. Please don't do that. I don't like that. That drives me crazy. Out of all the stuff I do that could drive her crazy, putting my generators on the deep freeze is it. See? I would have went a whole nother 30 years putting shit on the freezer if she didn't say something. Man, speak up. Speak up for yourself. You know what I tell her? Don't put no salt on my food, man. I have to have salt to stay alive, but I don't like it on my food. I don't like salty stuff. That's probably my problem. I literally have to eat salt. I have to eat it, but I don't like it. So she cooked my meal. I'm like, man, come come on, you know? What is trying to choke me out with the salt? You gotta tell them, man. Y'all gotta talk. Y'all gotta talk. You gotta talk. Or if you trying to be all bashful, certain things ain't gonna get taken care of. Trying to be all bashful. You gotta start asking some hardcore questions. For the life of me, it's always so easy to complain to somebody about something, but it's hard to tell them what you like and what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I like it like that. Yeah, don't do that. But yeah, that. You know, every now and then I like you to pull my ears like this. What? I just do. You know, you gotta, what? Like this? Yeah, yeah, like that. Pull them a little harder. Oh, just weird stuff. But if you don't communicate, you'd never know that. And then people wander off out into the world looking for somebody to pull their ears right. You got to tell people what's up. You gotta tell people what's up. You don't know. You don't know till they tell you. You ask somebody to tell you, yeah, it could be anything. You know. Don't get too crazy. Don't get too crazy though. You know, hey, you got a fishing pole, right? Yeah. Yeah, fling fishing pole, sink the hook in my back, and act like you caught something. Like the hook, you want the hook in you. Yeah. The hook, get the big hooks too. And then I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You end up in prison because if stuff goes sour, don't sometimes you cross the line and you tell them, Lord, look, I know that's what you like, but I don't like hooking you with my zip code 202. I don't want to get into that. Then people get into beating one another. Yeah, punch me in the face. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to you. No matter what. We need to sit down and discuss this. We need some insurance papers filled out or something, or some disclosure papers before we doing that, if that's what you into. But we need to fill out some paperwork, because them bruises could lead me into prison. So, yeah, I know, I've seen it before, man. I've seen it. People, they get into some strange stuff, but you don't know if you don't talk about it. So you will know who you get. You know what? A lot of people end up with somebody for years. Never knew who they was with. You could be with them 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 30 years. Never knew nothing about them. Nothing. Because y'all didn't talk. Y'all didn't ask one another questions. Y'all was like two ships in the night. One going to work in third shift, one going to work at first shift. Y'all never see each other till y'all getting ready for bed and all that weird stuff. You got to talk. If you don't talk, you ain't going to find stuff out. I promise you. People say, how y'all stay married so long? It ain't as difficult as you think. Man, if you don't sit down and talk to your loved one or your significant other, that's you already going down a bad road. And that's universal. I ain't no doctor, I ain't no a therapist, but I'm telling you right now, that goes with anything, even at your job. Even at your job, not just your relationship, man. If you ain't voicing your opinion, and laying down some guidelines, some rules, they're gonna walk all over you forever, or you ain't gonna get nothing accomplished that you want to get accomplished. Talk, man. Talk. Say in Louisiana, two people got married, found out later that he didn't want kids. See that type of stuff. That type of stuff right there. And you see people get married, they end up getting married to find out they first cousins or something. They never knew. They ain't talk about their family, they ain't talk about their private life, nothing. There you go, Sylvie. If you don't want to take time to understand nobody, somebody will do it. Times ain't what they used to be led. But you know what? That's the thing. That's why I started that second channel, because we're going to try, even if it's just this community right here, we're going to try to start making some things like the old days that needs to be done. Some things we are going to handle. You know, some things we're going to start trying to fix. Some things do need to go back to the way things were. Like sitting your butt down while we all eat and talk. Talk. You know, I know how things is today. It's a lot of family members finding out they son or they daughter, you know, like boys or girls, over Thanksgiving dinner when the whole family here. Like, what? And you looking at your son or your daughter like, what happened? What happened to Cindy? I thought you and Cindy. And he tell you, Dad, that was like 6 years ago. Okay. How did you go from Cindy to Brad? Dad, that was 6 years ago. Where you been? You got to ask yourself where you been. See? Maybe one of them times where he needed to talk to his old man, you were so busy in them streets, or you were so busy trying to cheat on your own wife because you ain't even talking to her to get your needs fulfilled. All chaos had broke out inside your own home. And at Thanksgiving time, you know, or the backyard barbecue, that's the time where people start talking too much. Grandma is woke. Everybody, grandma wake up and stuff. And she start telling on everybody. Somebody slipped her a beer and some scotch or something, some Ripple, and she start telling on every damn body. And ain't nobody even hungry no more. Don't nobody want no barbecue. Stuff is in the grill burning because everybody too busy arguing. Yeah, don't get that Ripple in grandma. Grandma go to telling them, you know that ain't your daddy. Yeah, but I look just like him. No, you don't. We've been telling you that so long, you even think you look like him. He don't look like him. That is not your dad. Who my daddy? You know your mama's a hoe. You know your mama used to be a holder. Grandma, somebody wheeled grandma back into the house, put her in the shed. Put her in the shed by all the coolers full of pop. She talking too much. She getting hot. Put her in there. Put her in the shed. Put her under the carport with the doggone ice machines and stuff. Trust me, we all done had all this stuff happen. So yeah, most definitely. So I'm just letting y'all know. It's a crazy world. We out here just chopping it up. Yeah, and you know what? Granny do got all the secrets, and on my other channel we talking about that. You do need to ask grandma everything before she move on, cause you don't know what you about to get yourself into. You don't know. Grandma sitting on about $2 million in ancient money, and she got about 400 acres. You don't know nobody know, cause you don't ask her nothing. Everybody's so quick to throw grandma in a nursing home, they don't even know granny's sitting on 400 acres. And all the rest of the family is dead. She got all the deeds to all the plots. And ain't nobody asking her nothing, because they think, oh, she just old and about to die. Go talk to grandma. Let her talk. Yeah. Yeah. She done told, yeah, somebody said where the body's buried. She been telling you your granddaddy ran off. I seen him with some chicken head and he messed around, ran off on me. She been telling you that for 30, 40 years. She been telling you that. He ain't never come back. I ain't never seen him no more. His clothes still up there in the closet. She said he ran off. But she keep that bed of roses out there by the back fence crispy. She can't even walk good, but she makes sure she take care of them roses. Rose bush is so beautiful out there, and she always tell her grandkids, stay away from them roses. Come on away from over there with them roses. Come on away from over there. My ball went into the bush. Come on away from over there. Now I say, I'll get somebody get it. They coming to cut the grass. They about to come over, cut the grass. Come on away from them bushes. Cause granddaddy that was supposed to have ran off. She ain't tell the whole story. Did catch her with the chicken head. Did catch grandpa with the chicken head. But he ain't run off. Okay. He came home that night. And that's about the last place he is. And now them roses. Roses. You be done mess around, bought that old Victorian house, and I bought this house. You know what sold me on the house, honey? You know what sold me on the house? The roses. I will never dig them up. They're beautiful. Who took care of this? Grandpa. Grandpa took care of them roses, and he's still doing it. Rest in peace. So, let me see. Yeah, everybody got to be honest, man. Start telling all these stories. Stop. You'll be finding out all kind of lies, man. Family secrets. People ain't real people, real daddy. That ain't your mama. That's really your sister. Don't mess with her. That's your cousin. You don't know, man. You don't know. And I'm going to tell you another reason why on LBX 73, the other channel, the other reason why we going over there. I shouldn't even be talking about the store here. Other reason we going over there is because if you don't find this stuff out, man, you don't know what you about to get yourself into. Start opening up and talking to your family members and bringing your family back close. That everybody worried. You know what? Everybody worrying about Zumbumafu right now out here. That ain't it. That's not what's destroying humanity. You know what's destroying humanity faster than Zumbumafu is the separation of family and structure. That's killing us faster. That's killing us faster. Because it ain't no anchors in the houses no more. No more anchors. Everybody taking a little piece of the action. There is no one last rule. Listen, everybody in my house, they can speak up. I can listen to you. I can take your opinions. I can take your advice. I'm listening to all angles, but I'm the captain of the ship. Period. And that ain't no what's the word they call it these days? Toxic masculinity. That ain't none of that. That's called structure. That's called order. It can't be 3 and 4 different captains, man. You tell me, let's just put it in layman's terms. How many captains or MVPs is on a basketball team? It's one. It's one main dude. It's one captain. Football team. One. Everybody, man, can't be like, no, turn left. No, turn right. No, go down, go up. Everybody can't do that, man. It causes confusion. If you bring your family structure back together, that family automatically picks one captain, man. When you was in school and you racing, right? Y'all want to pick teams to do the little gymnastic Olympics. Man, it was a captain of every team. One. It wasn't 3 or 4 of them. That captain, he took advice from the other best player. What you think we ought to do? You think work that? Sure. All right, we in? All right, vote. Good. I'm going to go for it. It's one captain. We got to bring that family structure back together, and then we need to all start talking. Once we start talking, think about this. We could have fought this mess that we going through right now if it was one captain. Like, listen, I said we wearing them now. That's all to it. Now, if you don't like it, we can talk about that later. Listen. Period. Ain't nothing else to talk about. We can argue all we want to. We can argue till we blue in the face. But it's one. One gonna come down to make that last final decision. That's it. Now we can compromise. But damn it, we got the captain of the ship, man. If you the captain of the ship, be the captain of the ship. Okay? It's a whole bunch of people. It's a whole bunch of people that you want to be the captain of the ship, but you don't do captain stuff. You know? You want to be the captain of the ship, but you ain't doing captain stuff, man. You know how you fall out of captain status? When all the rest of your teammates got to keep telling you what decisions to make, man, you almost got us killed, man. I know you the captain, damn it, you almost got us killed. You got to tighten your game up. Tighten your game up. You the captain, you the daddy, you the man. It's a whole bunch of people. I'm the man of the house. Kinda. You know, kinda, dude. Kinda. You are a man. You are inside of this house. But just because you a man and you inside the house don't make you the man of the house. You got to perform your chain of command. Okay? I'm just saying. All right, hands in the dirt. I'm about to go too. I'm going off. I'm supposed to be on a whole other channel talking about this stuff. I just wanted to make sure everybody making some doggone vinegar. Came here talking about. I wanted to show you all these vitamins. Then the baby oil that took us down a dark path. And the captain must be honest. Yes, yes, very true. Thank you, Earl K. Thank you. That's okay. We gonna do it again tomorrow. We're gonna do it again tomorrow. Let me see. We went from vinegar to death. That's why I called it Lead Lives. I didn't even want to put no title on. This is a gumbo show. When I call it a gumbo show, that means ain't no telling where we going. Ain't no telling where we gonna end up. Before I go, any questions? What type of drinking water you recommend? Non-poisonous. Any questions before I go? Callie Homestead Pooh Bear, you are a man, don't make you the man. Very true. It don't. What time for the vinegar class? I think I'm gonna try to do it around one-ish, two-ish. Around 2 o'clock. It ain't no class. Don't call it no class. Don't call it no class. We doing this together. It's just a project. Call it a project. Okay, what time is the project? That class stuff make me feel funny. Make me feel like eyes is watching me. Are my seeds still good? They expired 2 years ago. Go plant them and see. Go plant some and see. Well, how am I gonna know, bruh? You got to plant them junks, man. Go plant that junk and go see. Some answers to your questions is self-explanatory. Something I could never answer. You only gonna know. I got seeds back here I done have for 10 years. Only way I be knowing they work is because every year I try to plant a few things. Go see. What's the best 300-watt solar generator for the money? It depends on what you want. It depends on what you need it for, what you want it for. What are you looking for in a generator? What's all of the things you're looking for? Do you grow sprouts? No. Can I? I want to touch on something so bad. Questions. Questions are answers. Come on, Chris. You can use whatever kind of water you want. It ain't got to come out the Berkey. You can use whatever kind of water you want. I did that for the video. I did that for the video coming out the Berkey. Man, the rest of them, I ain't gonna lie to you. Straight out the sink. Straight out the sink water. Don't go for all that. All right, B Rich, what's up, brother? Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. How can you join my something? I don't have a club like that. You can just I'm gonna be on tomorrow about 2 o'clock. Thank you, Share Bright Light. Thank you. They found you a couple weeks ago. Thank you. No, thank you for hanging out with me. How can I join your other channel? Just go on over there. It's LBX73. Lead by example. What is the generator you hopping about now? I ain't gonna lie to you. I have two. I've really got 4 that I'm really impressed with, and I really want to put them through the paces. But 2 right off the bat is just got me bubbling. 2 of them got me jumping, and I'm gonna do a video on them very soon. Thank you, Sunday Backyard Farmer. Thank you, my brother. Paid tech lessons? No. Paid tech lessons. What does that mean? It was a exclamation and a question mark. All right, Grammy Midwife. I missed something. Let me see. Can you use letter tray to plant some tomatoes in? You can use anything you want. Anything you want. I did a whole video on lemon lane in the cold. Yep, go check it out. I just did it. This whole citrus in the snow video. Let me see. It is a community, Karen. It's definitely a community. And that's how we like it. We just, if we keep it tight like that, that's how I like it. It's a lot of people in here, but it's a lot of good people in here. Let me see. Which fertilizer do you use for blueberries? Whatever you want. Whatever you want. I promise you, I don't like saying one answer. It's folks out there give you one answer and they tell you your stuff ain't gonna do good if you don't use. Man, if you saw what I've been using over these years, you ain't even gonna believe it. Most people don't even believe it. What's the sugar in the ACV for? I'm gonna have you Google that, okay? Are there any solar new panel videos coming? Yes, I just said that. Do I use chicken poop? Yes, I do. LBX73. It's right here on YouTube. That's a channel that we only gonna be doing serious. That's about family, finances, small business, finding land, learning how to purchase a home, your finances, because you can't do nothing till your finances tight. You can't do nothing till your credit tight. But go over there, and that's what we talking about. Serious, real life, trying to better families, putting families together, keeping families together. That's what that channel is about. It ain't gonna be about no gardens, no generators, none of that. It's gonna be about love, life, and relationships and finance. That's what we do over there. Do I grow kiwi? Nope. I sure don't. I did, but if you don't know anything about a kiwi is one of the most biggest, thickest, wildest vines you can plant. And they will literally destroy your garden or your land because you can't get rid of them. Do more research. You will have a kiwi vine that big around. Trust me, I dug that thing up and I had some great ones. I dug them up because I planted the kiwi on one side of my garden and then it started growing on the whole other side of my garden in one season. So I was like, that ain't good. So everybody that grow kiwi, good luck with that. You go on YouTube and online and go look at what kiwi vines do. You might rethink it. I don't want a kiwi that bad. I'll buy a kiwi before I plant them. If you got that much land, do it. But if not, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, kiwi, somebody said to break your house. It will bust your foundation, run all up under your slab or your foundation of your house, break your footer and everything else. How long do you let your chicken poop sit before you use it? I don't. I put it right on. And I don't dig it in. I just set it right on top, hot. Because once all the worms start coming up and eating the chicken poop and creatures start messing around in it and you add some grass clippings and some leaves, I don't even let it marinate. Are you considering paid consultation calls? I need help with my solar panel setup. You know, I was gonna do that and then it got real weird. So no, I'm sorry. I even introduced it and said I was going to do that. It got real weird, real fast, and I was like, nope. All I kept seeing was legal problems. Like, oh no. No way. Because I got people, they'll take your advice. Now, they'll take your advice, but then put their twist on it. And then when it blows up, they blame it on you. I did a video about getting the ice and snow off of your solar panels last week. Stick with me. I did a video this summer on the same thing that people keep forgetting. I got a video called Solar Safety. For some reason, how do you grow hot peppers? You put a hot pepper seed in some dirt and water it. See, it was that simple. I didn't even need to do a video about that. People keep forgetting solar panels. Once that sun hit that panel, it's electricity. And it'll pop your doggone noodle off. So when people keep saying different stuff of what they do to solar panels and how people were saying, oh, you should spray some alcohol on it, some rubbing alcohol. This ain't no car. That's like pouring rubbing alcohol on your socket. Oh, that'll melt the ice. I don't want the ice melted so bad that I'm about to blow my head off. Somebody said pour vinegar on it. No. Listen, vinegar is corrosive. You pouring vinegar on wires. And that's why I was like, man, see, this is the reason I backed off of that. Because people would take what all I said in the video. All you need is a broom. All you need is something to sweep the snow off. Leave the ice there. Don't try to chip the ice. Don't try to pick the ice. Man, leave it alone. You're going to get a little bit of power. People go to talk about some, yeah, I just put a little alcohol on. Please, I said, please don't do that. And I deleted the comments. Please don't do that. Because I don't want nobody else to get that dumb idea and then set their own damn self on fire. And be like, I seen this on Lead Farmer channel. He got people telling people put alcohol on his solar panels and stuff. No. All I can say, I was going to help people on a personal level, but the only thing I can say when it comes to these generators, that's why you may not hear from me when you asking about personal stuff like that, because that's a whole legal problem. And the only thing I can tell you is you gotta read the book. You gotta do your research. These are not toys. You will kill yourself. Do you understand? You will kill yourself if you don't. Let me show you something. That's cute, ain't it? Cute little baby Jackery. Cute little baby Jackery. See that? Ain't it cute? It's powerful too. This will kill you a lot. I ain't in the mood to be dead, man. I gotta be in the mood for that. I am not in the mood to be dead. So I treat this little thing, man, like I'm walking around with a live wire. You have to. I know it's cute. I know they pretty. I know they tiny and they fit in your little bag. And, man, you got to carry this around at all times. Like, man, you carrying around one end of the wire is plugged in the wall, the other one is cut. Walk around like that, man. I don't just leave them anywhere. I don't do crazy stuff to them. I don't plug a whole bunch of stupid stuff into them, because I'm telling you, you will be killed to death with cheese on that junk. You dig? I'm not in the mood to be dead, man. I got stuff to do. I got other stuff I need to do. Yes. So that's why I will tell you about a product or one of these generators. I'll tell you about the solar panels. But when you want a personalized hookup situation, you really need to do your reading. You're not going to be able to ask me every time something happened to your generator. You ain't going to be able to ask people. You're going to have to know. You're going to have to start knowing for yourself, because Okay, this is one of the things I wanted to talk about real quick. We got 1 minute left. I'm gonna talk about it. Listen, with the solar generators, right? In a minute, you ain't gonna be able to. You're not going to be able to ask nobody nothing on Google, YouTube, or nothing. With the lights keep going out, number one, but number two, this is what I really started the video off because it was gonna be a gloom and doom video, and I ain't gonna go there. But to all my content creators, you better stop. You better start watching what you put on your videos. Start watching what you put on your video because they coming to get you. Some rules done changed, and all the content creators know it, and they done been reading it. You get the same reports I got. Watch what you put on your video. They tearing people's videos down. They tearing them down. They tearing channels down. Even if you made them private. Even if you made them private. They are tearing people's channel down. I know 3 personally that got took down, and I'm like, wow, him? No. Yeah. Every now and then he a little controversial. And he crossed the line every blue moon. They got him. I don't know about that whole. Oh, and you know what? Who just said that? I'm gonna tell you that Tasha chick. I'm gonna tell you this. My friend Starduster too. Go over and look at her channel because I guess she's paying attention to this trial, and she got me watching the trial. And I'm gonna tell you this. That's going to change everything forever. This whole thing ain't just it ain't about Cardi B now. This gonna change everything about what you can be saying about people and what you can't. And no, it ain't. Everybody talking about it's freedom of speech. No, it's not. See, that's where y'all wrong on that because just because you have the right, I say this all the time, just because you have the right to say what you want, just because you have the right does not make it right. And in certain places now, in certain platforms, it's starting to be a little bit more moral. Like, yeah, you got the right to say whatever you want to, but this is a company, and you can't just walk up in Home Depot calling everybody N-words, can you? You have the right to, but you can't, because you in their establishment. That's what YouTube is, and everybody keep thinking that you can say whatever you want to on this platform, and they keep forgetting this is an establishment, this is a business, and these people running a business, and they got to get rid of the people that's messing with all their customers. I keep putting out videos at least once a year, and I keep telling you, YouTube does not belong to you. YouTube does not belong to you. You basically work for YouTube. You don't have no rights here. So when people get mad at YouTube, talk about they can't do this to me. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. This ain't yours. They're letting you rent a booth, just like in a hair salon, just like at the farmer's market. They're letting you rent a booth in their establishment to sell whatever you want, but they got some guidelines. You can't come on here and do whatever you want to do. So with that being said, they straight taking people out because they've been telling them for years, and they doing it one by one, slowly, and I keep seeing people disappearing, and it ain't no joke. I've been saying this for years though, ain't I? Everybody keeps saying, Led, such and such talk about you. You better come back at them. If you ain't saying nothing, it must be true. No, I ain't saying nothing because I ain't that damn stupid. I don't have to prove my case to nobody but him, number one. Number two, he ain't gonna take my doggone channel down because I'm in some argument with some silly folks. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. My dad used to always tell me, man, don't let nobody mess with your pocket, man. Now this was in the 70s and 80s. When he said that, I thought he meant like met, old man, want a piece of candy, put my hand in your pocket. That kind, no, that's what I used to think. But no, he meant, man, don't let another sucker in they bullshit get your money, make your money stop. Because somebody ain't got to rob you. They can make you lose your income. And you are in total control of that. If you feel your pride is that big, it's bigger than your paycheck, go ahead, sucker, because that's what's going to happen. It ain't worth it. Walk the other way, man. Walk the other way. But YouTube, and I had one just recently, just so you know. If you're a person, do I have any YouTube creators in here tonight? Any YouTube creators? Got your own platform? What you need to know about the buy bean? Do you have one? Do you have a buy bean generator? Okay, I got some creators in here. I've been doing this for over 12 years. You have one? Okay, you tell me how it's working out for you. What you need to know if you got one. Okay, for all my creators, if you are putting music on your videos, I've been doing this for over 12 years. And I'm just giving you some game. If you've been putting music on your videos, even the stuff that says it's not licensed, not copyright, all that garbage, don't believe that. Go do more research. Have I planted any dragon fruit? Have you done it, Lewis? I want to know how yours is turning out. This is how that works, and do your research on this. Do your research on this. The free music that you're getting from everywhere, the free music is free right now while this artist ain't nobody. It's free now. It's just the exact same as memorabilia. You got this baseball card with a pack of 25-cent bubble gum, right? Then this sucker hit a home run and win the World Series. It's priceless. It's worth $40 million all of a sudden. See? Before, he was letting any old body, Hubba Bubba Bubba Gum and them, sell his card and they bubble gum all day for free. Spend your 25 cents, get you a pack of gum. Not no more. Or your bazooka. Not no more. So I'm telling you, and I got 2 of my own. Once those artists actually become somebody, and right now, not just that they become somebody, but actually because things are so rough out here, they need to find ways to get paid. So they're cashing in on they need that money. So whatever video you got in your video, music you got in your video, whatever music you got, I don't care if it was non-copywritten, and stick with me on this. Don't even try to contest it. Don't try to contest it. Make that video private. I hope you backed up your video on a separate drive. Reload that doggone whole video. So what, man? You made your little money off of it over the years, whatever. Because I've got videos 2, 3, 5 years old. They all of a sudden, they like, oh yeah, we need some money for that one song on your video. What? So yeah, I know it's copyrights, but Listen, it's not the kind of copyrights you think. You thinking of copywritten music. I'm talking about music that say it's free, free download, everything. You can download it for free, use it for free, free music. They got some on Amazon, they got some on YouTube, they got it all over the place. Free music. Down the line. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This has happened to me about 10 times over the years. And I keep on saying something about it in a video. Every time I talk about a video and it say YouTube does not belong to you, when I talk about that, this is part of what I'm talking about. And it just hit me again, so I'm just throwing you some game. So with the music stuff, if my son ain't making my music from now on, that's enough for that. I don't care how cute it is or how nice it make the mood of my video. This is what's gonna hurt you. Now this artist, what about Epic Sound? I just told you, everybody, it's up to you if you want to do it or not. But you're gonna feel real doggone crunchy after 5 years and your video done hit 500,000 views and now somebody wanna get paid. I'm just saying. Once you don't know what video you gonna have that's gonna go viral. You don't know what video. You might do something and I chew and blow some snot out your nose. That went viral. You got 1 million hits. But behind that, you had some funny music. Guess what? Guess what? From now on, all that money you made off that, that's theirs. And your video might still be clicking. Still might give you a little something every month. That's theirs. Let me see. How you refuse to get sued. I want to know that too. Because I'm telling you, it's hitting right now, and I hope y'all listening. Because here's the thing. You don't think you're gonna go viral. It's a lot of people on here with 20 subscribers, 14 subscribers, 100 subscribers, 3,000 subscribers. You don't think that you're gonna end up with 250,000 subscribers. It just don't cross your mind. And then the next thing you know, you don't know what happened. Next thing you know, that's where you at. Now, all the work you did, I've given several people advice, personal advice, on the phone. And whether they listened or not, that's up to them. But I'm telling you right now, you don't think you're going to go viral. Nobody does in their head until it happened. And then you start looking back like, all that horrible stuff I said, all that cursing I was doing, all of that's going to affect you. All of that nonsense going to affect you in the long run. And you asking me how I know. I know because I had to find out the hard way. Because I'm telling you, the Greenhouse Lounge back in the day was truly, truly for adults only. Thank you, Rella. It's a bountiful piece of blessing from California. Thank you so much, Rella D. The Greenhouse Lounge was really for grown folks. It was not just a place to just hang out. We was cutting up. Had to stop that. Said one of my video can only play with no sound on German due to the background song used. Yeah, see, you can't do it. See. Let me see, I didn't. Let me see. Said that's what they did to my TikTok video. They muted it. See, they make rules that you don't even know about. They make rules that you won't even know about. You won't know nothing about it. Scoot this back a little Let me see. Yeah, oh, who just said that? Butterfly effect. You remember the old greenhouse lounge. Woo, woo, that was grown folks only. Don't have your kids in here listening to us. It was rough. We ain't hold back. That got me in a lot of trouble too. I had a lot of cleaning up to do. Let me see. I'm gonna take that down, okay, Kay? Oh, I didn't mean to do that though. Hold on, hold on. Where did you go? Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Come on, okay. What's your name? Cat G? Cat G? I accidentally blocked you. Wait a minute. Okay, I got you. My big finger hit you. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, butterfly effect, you know, I cleaned it all the way up. All the way. You back in, Cat G. That was my accident. I didn't mean to hide you from the channel. Thank you, Rebecca. But I'm just kicking some game because a lot of people out here, they don't think this is a real place of business. They don't think this is a real thing. Okay. Well, no more questions. Let's all go get us some sleep, I guess. Everybody, we'll try it again at 2 o'clock. When we make the vinegar, when we make it, it's gonna be so simple and so quick. I am gonna say this. If you don't have a blender, chop the apples up as fine as you possibly can. You can even chop them tonight if you want to. Chop your apples up as fine as you can because that just let out more of the juices, the crumbs. You want all that. So make sure, wait, I just love that smell. I could smell this all day. My whole house smell like a seafood shop up in this Long John Silver's or something. One of the kids done spit the vinegar all on the floor. You know, they mop buckets smell like vinegar. I like that, man. Make your mouth water too. Yeah, you can use whatever you want. You don't gotta, however you want to break your apples. You don't even gotta break it down. But what I'm saying is, if you break your fruit down, you don't gotta use apples. You can use whatever you want. If you break your apples or your fruit down very small, should apples be peeled? No, it's all going in there. It ain't gotta be peeled. The whole apple, seeds and everything. Somebody was saying something about the seeds and some cyanide. They need to see how apple vinegar is made, apple cider vinegar. You can use you could do whatever you want to your apples. It don't matter. You can do whatever you want. So long as you just got the apple mash, I don't care if you don't gotta. You can cut them in quarters. You can cut them in halves. You ain't gotta cut them at all. Just trust me on that. See, I need you to use your common sense and think about it. I don't know. Then again, you might not have an apple tree. When apples fall out the tree and they hit the ground, they turn into vinegar right there. And I'm gonna tell you what loves vinegar: bees, wasps, yellow jackets, honeybees, all of them love vinegar. I don't even know why, but they do. So you don't have to overthink this. This how simple and stupid this is. You don't gotta overthink it. Apples sit out there up under your apple tree and make vinegar all by themselves. Say, I rent. I wish I had a fruit tree. All right, Jay France. Did my vinegar with pink lady apples. Can't wait. All right now. I froze some of my fresh apples. Can I use those? You can use whatever you want. You can use whatever you want. It's so simple. It's so simple. Most of that video that I just showed y'all was about, I was talking. Making it took a, I made banana, the banana up here. All I did was throw all the bananas in some water, put it in a jar, put some sugar in it, filled it with water, stirred it up, closed it up, and I put it in the cabinet. Exactly what I just said, that's how fast it went. Why would someone not trust a solar generator? Why would someone not trust a solar generator? It's literally just a battery. Did you hear what you just said? Bringer of change? You said it's literally just a battery. If you don't understand what's dangerous about a battery, I can't explain danger to you at all, my friend. At all. Have you ever gave your car a jump and put the wires on the wrong terminals? Think about that now. And you acting like batteries are so safe that they won't explode, they won't leak. Have you ever had a, man, come on now. Come on now. Let's see. The only reason I'm doing this right here is because you just asked that question, so I'm answering you with a logical question. If you don't understand the dangers of any kind of battery, I can't help you with common sense now. Okay, it don't matter if it's the multi-pack battery or not. It don't matter, man. A battery is a battery. So I can't help you with that, my friend. I'm gonna be honest with you, cause see, the only reason I addressed your comment is because what you just said is a lot of people in here that's not aware of how to use a battery or how to use a generator, and they see what you saying and think it's no big deal. Like this cigarette lighter plug. Look, let me show you something. See that? I know this seems ridiculous to a lot of people, but Jackeries don't have nothing in that plug. So I just bought some little inserts out the automotive section, and I keep something in there. Cause I got babies walk around here sometime, and babies' hands is always sticky and wet and gooey. And if this happen to be on, or they little finger end up touching that button, they little finger, they like to see the light, and then they want to put their finger in that hole. Man, you must ain't got no children or something. See, I think as a father, I think like a dad. So maybe sometime I go overboard with my safety techniques. That's because I don't have to prove how hardcore I am. I don't have to prove how smart I am. I don't have to prove none of that. All I want is all my people to be safe. So I don't want to take no chances. None. How would you feel if you don't think it's a big deal and one of your babies get hurt? One of your babies, not mine, yours. That's what I'm talking about, man. That right there, I think as a father, I think as a husband, I think as I'm responsible for everybody around me. And I don't got nothing to prove to nobody. You did? Nobody. And if you don't think it's a big deal, you know, that right there is why I don't do personal consultations, because of that right there. And I don't think it's worth it ever for anybody's safety for no reason. There is no reason. A lady got hit the other day on the news. They showed the camera and everything, right? You know why she got hit? She got hit because she couldn't wait one more second for this car to pass. She had to just run out there. Run out there. One more car she could have went. This is how I always think. Man, you ain't going nowhere. It's on you. It was a YouTube short that I watched. You ain't going nowhere. Where you about to go across the street to Subway? You ain't going nowhere. Now you really ain't going nowhere. You dead because you couldn't wait one more second. Just some stuff, man, ain't worth it to me. Some stuff ain't worth it. Like, for instance, the reason why my panels is on the ground, because if I don't have to get my big ass on no ladder, I'm not gonna take that risk. That's a risk when you start getting old, you know? You still got to start thinking about that stuff, man. I'm telling you, that stuff is serious. That stuff is serious. Now, and again, with the battery, if you ain't never seen or dropped your screwdriver on 2 battery terminals while you up under the hood working on them, it'll light your fire. You better not be touched. Don't reach down and try to grab it off either. Because it'll start welding itself together. Don't reach down there. You will weld your teeth together. That's false fear, though. Okay. That's not false fear. If you don't care about your loved ones, well, good luck to you, okay? It's not false fear. I'm a father. I have children, have little babies running around my house. And you know what? Most people will never understand. You'll never understand. I can't make you understand the safety of others. See, that's some leader talk for you. That's some leader talk. Because I don't want stuff to happen to people. I don't got to prove anything. It's not a false safety. Everything in your house, man. Everything in your house is dangerous. Everybody always got stuff to prove, man. Like to prove I don't need that. I don't need no mask. I don't need no gun lock. I don't need, man, you never think you don't need something until somebody got hurt and your ass in jail for something stupid that could have been prevented. Most of our problems in today's world is something, man, that could have been prevented with the stupidest, simplest thing. Am I lying? You know what'll keep a lot of people from getting killed? Shut up. Shut up. The simplest solution. Our pride be so big and we gotta be the last one to talk, the loudest one to talk. Man, sometimes just shut up. I promise. I promise. It's a saying where I'm from. You mind your own business, you live longer. You shut up, you live longer. That's a saying from where I'm from. Anybody from Ohio know what I'm talking about. You live longer, man. Live to play another day. I don't got to prove I'm hardcore all the time. I don't got to be up in people's face. I know what I do. Sometimes the strongest man or the strongest woman is the one that can make themselves shut up. When they want to just rip somebody's whole soul out their nostrils, like the Egyptians making a mummy, you want to do that, but sometimes the strongest man ain't the one, is the one to shut up. That take more energy than fighting. Just like, man, go on, man. And the dude is always doing this, or the girl is like, man, go on over there now. Go on over there now, Willie, man. Leave me alone, man. I'm trying to drink my drink, Willie, man. Go on over there with that bush, man, Willie. What always happened to Willie? Willie always be the one that end up getting knocked out. All that loud talking bullshit. He always the one get knocked the hell out. Man, I'm just want to sit here and drink my drink, man. I don't want to talk about that no more, man. Move, man. You know what this I mean. I'm gonna give you one more time now, Willie. Man, mind your own business, you live longer, man. You know? It's the truth. It's the truth. That's, you know what? Haven't you noticed I haven't been talking about solar so that much? Because it's a very intricate, detailed subject. And you can't just explain it all in one video, in just a 10-minute video. You just can't. The rest, I'll be praying that people read and do their own research. And then once you I'm no better than you. I'm no better than you. I don't know as much as you know. I don't know more than you know. You know why I know about this stuff? Because I keep reading the books. I read the instructions. I look on Google. I look online. I read the brochure. I read about the company. And when you do that, you become knowledgeable. I'm not better than you. I don't know more than you. But if you do that, you will know exactly where I'm coming from. Because say I tell you something and I'm wrong. Thank you, Chan Robinson. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Say I tell you something I'm wrong and you blow your generator up. You gonna blame me or you gonna blame you? Because you asked me a question, I didn't know the truth. Or I was so busy talking to somebody else and half-ass answered you. You gonna blame me or you gonna blame yourself? Because you were supposed to read the book. Even if not, listen to me. Go back it up with the book. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to nobody. Nobody on YouTube, nobody nowhere. Man, read that book yourself. And the last line of defense, call the company. What y'all mean by 36 volts? It takes 36 volts. Is that a total of plugging it in both holes? Or is that a total in one hole or each? You got to explain this to me. Use your head, man. Use your head or you going to hurt yourself. And don't listen to or trust nobody on YouTube because they ain't going to tell. I ain't going to tell you everything right. I only got so long to talk. Right? Yeah. I promise you, once you start reading that book and learning how this works, you won't need to ask nobody nothing else. You will be able to join the conversation instead of trying to learn. You'll be able to, it's more enjoyable to join the conversation about a solar generator. Joining the conversation because you know as we talk, we all know what we're talking about when we're talking about volts, watts, amps, solar. Once we start talking about it, you know, and it's more enjoyable. Instead of you keep asking, how many panels can I hook up to the Jackery 250? How many panels can I hook up to the Jackery 250? It's not enjoyable because I probably won't see the question and you probably ain't asking the right question. I'm going to give you a wrong answer. But out of all them times you asking me, you could have stopped for a second, Googled it. I said, oh. So, anyway, let me get off of here and go. I'm going to go ahead and get myself in the bed. Because I'm going to get out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow about 2 o'clock. I got some work to do. Y'all have a wonderful night. Cause yeah, I might see y'all at 2 o'clock. I might go and see you at 2 o'clock. Young men, get some game up. Get your game up. Okay, this old man remedy. It's old man remedy right here. But all right, get your game back. All right, everybody have a wonderful night. I'm gonna go ahead and go wash my face, brush my teeth up and stuff. Y'all have a wonderful night. Okay. Peace.